My name is Grant Burton, and I am a 2023-2024 Mid-Valley Fellowship intern. I initially came to do the internship program just because I was seeking greater degree of personal growth for myself, as well as just the interest with the focus on leadership and how to actually mobilize myself for leadership, because I never really saw myself as a leader, and I've always had a hard time stepping into what I believe that role to be. I was really in a place of uncertainty. As far as like health and leadership go, more of a rocky leader, as someone used to stepping into leadership situations, not necessarily out of confidence that I have what it takes or that I was equipped, but I guess just the confidence that everything would turn out the way that it was going to turn out, and that someone had to do it, so why not me? I wanted to continue to dig deeply into my relationship with God and look at what that meant, how to practically do that, because that was something that I've always heard, like, just, oh yeah, dig into your relationship with God. And it's like, okay, I would love to. How do I do that? It doesn't have to be like a mountaintop experience or go out in the middle of nowhere by myself or just hear a really good sermon, just that I tend to encounter God in the still and quiet. And so the way that I'm going to be able to deepen my relationship with God is by carving out that time intentionally and defending it. Because if I don't, then I'm not going to have that time that I need. The internship this year has also taught me a lot about just how I view myself as a person and as a man. Just the ideas of made in the image of God have really hit home and cut to my heart this year, in the sense of, like, for so long I operated under the sense, because I'm a man, that I've been broken beyond repair, essentially. The reality is that I'm back up to what I was meant to be as a human and as a man in the image of God, because Christ came to redeem that in me. And so really just those senses and of strength, of speaking out and being intentional, using my voice and not remaining passive, of speaking in situations maybe where I don't know the answer, but I know God. And so those have been some of the things I've walked away with this year. Just been that rest and that, just recognizing the necessity in my life as deeper than I knew it was for that relationship with God, and really the necessity to carve out time to foster that growth, and to defend it. Otherwise, everything else I do doesn't turn out the way it ought to be. And at the end of the day, that I'm a man, I'm strong, capable, valued, and made in the image of God himself. I think the last thing the internship has really showed me is that God has designed me the way he has for a reason. The passions that I have in my heart, the things that I am passionate about, that Christ came to redeem my heart. And so I no longer have a heart of stone, but a heart of flesh, and not all the desires of my heart are completely evil and twisted. That there are things that God has placed in me, that bring me joy to walk out, and that bring him joy to watch me walk out for him. And so I'm excited to just really dig deep into those things and figure out what it looks like to invite God into these things, and not to really divorce the desires of my heart from God himself, but to really understand that God designed me to act and be a certain way. And so what does it look like to marry the things that I'm passionate about and the things that I know I'm built for, and the things that I want to live out. I'm excited to take those into ministry wherever I go, whatever hour of the day it is, whatever context, wherever there's a part in a conversation where I can encourage and call something out in somebody and remind them that they are strong and capable and valued and made in the image of God, that they have what it takes because of that, and that Christ came to redeem all of them, and he doesn't halfway redeem anything. I look forward to just sharing those things, because I firmly believe that what God does in you, he wants to do through you. I'm excited to take those things that I've learned about what it means to use my voice and to depend on God, even when I don't know all the answers, to step confidently into situations where honestly I don't know the future, but I know who holds the future.